We've got Merkle, Lord of the Bones. As long as your life total is less than or equal to your starting life total, Lord of the Bones has indestructible. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except that it's an enchantment and loses all other card types. He's a 7/5. Then we have Raphael, Fiendish Savior. Flying, other demons, devils, imps, tieflings you control get +1/+1, have lifelink. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature card was put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, create a 1/1 red devil creature token. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. You got your temple is under attack. Foil, which is good for any white deck. We got Fauna Magic, instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less for each time you've cast a commander from the command zone this game. Got Candlekeep Sage, the foil and the non-foil. Legendary enchantment background. Whenever commander creatures you own have when this creature enters or leaves the battlefield, draw a card. Iron Mastiff. Whenever it attacks, roll a d20 for each player being attacked and ignore all but the highest roll. 1 through 9, it deals damage equal to its power to you. 10 through 19, deals damage equal to its power to defending player. 20, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent.
Now that's one of those D&D crossover cards, right? That can also be used for D&D?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Exchange, modify memory, exchange control of 2 different creatures controlled by different players. If you control neither creature, draw 3 cards. Sigil of Merkle, at the beginning of your combat, on your turn, mill a card. If you do, if there's 4 or more creatures in your card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains death touched until end of turn. Good little enchantment. Campfire, pay 1 tap, gain 2 life. Pay 2 tap, exile Campfire, put all commanders you own from your command zone and from your graveyard into your hand, then shuffle your graveyard. Pilgrim's Eye, everybody knows this card. It's a 1/1 flying. When it enters the battlefield, you search for a library for a basic land card. Guiding Bolt, destroy target creature power 4 or greater. Lightning Bolt, deal 3 damage to any target. Taunting Cobalt, haste, whenever it attacks, you go target creature an opponent controls. Swamp, art card, bird token. Suspend, exile target creature, put 2 time counters on it. Doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. Upheaval, return all permanents to their owner's hands. Altar of Golf, whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X, where it's the number of card types among cards in all graveyards. Regrowth creatures you control have trample. Fast and Furious. Fast, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Furious, deal 3 damage to each creature without flying. Feast of Sanity, when you discard a card, Feast of Sanity deals 1 damage to any target, you gain 1 life. Fodder Tosser, you tap it, discard a card, it deals 2 damage to target player. Planeswalker. Bannerhide, Kushkov. Reinforce, Trample, Scavenge. Stormgod's Oracle, 1. Stormgod's Oracle gets +1, -1 until end of turn. If it dies, it deals 3 damage to any target. Disciple of the Sun, lifelink. When Disciple of the Sun enters the battlefield, return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Jewel High Cobra, Death Touch. When it dies, create a treasure token. Mistfall Bridge, Artifact Land. It's indestructible. Tap it for blue or black. Cabal Initiative, discard a card. It gains lifelink till end of turn. Threshold, it gets +1/+2 as long as you have several more cards in your graveyard. Steep Through, return 2 creature cards to their owner's hands. Wizard Cycling. Revolutionist, when it enters the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery card to your hand. Arcbound Prototype, Modular 2. Then,
So that was everything in the Regal Shot one?
yeah.
Okay.
Then this one has Hollywood. This is from Hollywood, Aragon. So, a Ruth, Torment Prophet, Holofoil. If you would draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you can play them instead. Full Art Mountain, Curse of Hospitality, and creatures attacking enchanted player have trample. Whenever a creature does combat damage to it, player exiles the top card of the library until end of turn. That creature's control may play that card. Radiant Grace.
I'm just getting tired.
Enchanted creature gets +1/+0, has vigilance. When it dies, return it. Radiant Grace transformed. Enchant player, creature enchanted player controls, enters the battlefield tapped. That's a really good card. Diver Scab. Exploit. When Diver Scab exploits a creature, target creature owner puts it on the top of the library. Frenzied Devils. Haste. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets +2/+2. Desperate Farmer. Lifelink. When another creature you control dies, transform. It becomes a 4/3 lifelinker. Syncopate. Syncopate. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X. If that spell was countered this way, exile it instead put it in a graveyard. Grisly Ritual. For 6 mana, destroy target creature or planeswalker, create 2 blood tokens. Crushing Canopy, choose 1. Destroy creature with flying, destroy target enchantment. Bleed Dry, target creature gets -13, -13 till end of turn. If that creature would die, exile it instead. Fierce Retribution, it's got Cleave. Destroy target attacking creature, or you can pay 6 to destroy any creature. Skywarp Warp Scab. Zombie Drake.
What are you playing? Oh, magic!
Yeah.
Somebody tried to set up this new one. I'm like,
No, it's been around since 93.
Yeah.
I've been doing it since
Hungry. Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay. As long as you control another wolf or werewolf, it gets +1/+0. Hedron of Hope, flying. If you gain life, you gain that much life and +1 instead. It gains lifelink. Another Full Art Mountain. Inspired Idea, Cleave, draw 3 cards. Your maximum hand size is reduced by 3 for the rest of the game. Brian Combiner, when it enters the battlefield, or becomes the target of a spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Retrieve, turn up to 1 target creature card and up to 1 target non-creature permanent. Exile it. Markov Purifier, lifelink at the beginning of your step. If you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. Locand Mariner, it's a werewolf. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less.
Oh my god, those people that fucking
Dawnheart Disciple. Whenever another human enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Blood Crystal Socialite enters the battlefield, create a token. When it attacks, sacrifice it, gets +2/+2. Moldgraph Millipede enters the battlefield, 3 cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature card in the graveyard. Gift of Fangs, enchanted creature gets +3/+2 as long as it's a vampire, otherwise it gets -2/-2. Nature's Embrace, enchant creature or land. If it's a permanent or is a creature, it gets +2/+2. If it's a land, it gets 2 mana. Lightning Wolf gains first strike for 2 mana. Perish Blade Training. If it dies, you put its counters on another creature you control. Dreadlight Monstrosity. Ward 2. It can't be blocked this turn. Activate only if you have a card in exile. Sure Strike. Target creature gets +3/+0. Gains first strike until end of turn. Clue Token. Mono Leon. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Remove a +1/+1 counter. It deals 1 damage to any target. Arcbound Javeliner. Remove X +1/+1 counters from it. It deals X to target attacking or blocking creature. Radiant Epicure. It enters the battlefield. Each opponent loses X life. You gain X life, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast a spell. Another Fodder Tosser.
Dinosaur.
Urban Daggertooth. Vigilance. Enrage. If it's dealt damage, you proliferate. Nested Shambler. When it dies, create X. Tap 1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is its power. Mental Journey. Draw 3 cards. Basic land cycling. Artifact Land. Slagwood Bridge. Indestructible. Adds red or green. Hail Mongrel. Discard a card. It gets +1/+1 till end of turn. You can cast it for its madness cost. Flourishing Strike. Deals 5 damage to target creature flying. Target creature gets +3/+3. Or you can intertwine it. Gouge Zealot. Reach. The Delirium. Whenever Gorge Zealot attacks, so there are 4 more card types among cards in the graveyard that does 1 damage to each creature defending player controls. Lay to Dinner. Return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. Create a food token. Still-Fin Will. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, untap it. Emperor token and Human Soldier token.
Okay. We will do another video with the cards that are in the hard sleeves and with the pack.